Warning. This game's setting revolves around an active Middle East combat zone and contains references to extreme violence, graphic content, and other mature themes. Listener discretion is advised.
The Rancor's Brothel presents.
Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea? What's all these crazy questions they're asking me? The craziest body that could ever be. Don't turn on the lights 'cause I don't wanna see. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Iconoclasts, a campaign of horrors modern and ancient.
Open up the window, let some air into this room. I think I'm almost choking from the smell of stale perfume and the cigarette you're smoking. That scared me half to death. Open up the window, let me catch my breath. Mama told me not to come.
The car pulls up to some sort of space, some sort of military organized base. There's a transfer of paperwork by the driver. You guys are whisked in without any paperwork or anything else. You step out of the car, move through several checkpoints. Colonel
I need to talk to you later.
Sort of waves.
Remind me, I need to talk to you later. Mary needs to talk to you later.
Okay.
The colonel sort of waves and you move through checkpoints at a very brisk pace until you come to a door deep inside this area. The colonel bangs on the door. You see some folks step out. He sort of in Arabic says, "Is he in there?" And the person who stepped out of the room nods yes, and sort of nods to him and gives him sort of the head bob, and that guy moves away. Colonel Alwan looks at his watch and he says, 10 minutes.
And if I need more,
I can give you 10. 9.5 now.
and I'll go in the door. Pause. All right. What questions do we want to ask tomorrow?
Yeah.
Schroeder's like, I'm out on a limb.
I knew it was coming that Rubini was going to have to be a talkie guy, but
He's not happy about it.
I'm not.
Yeah, neither is Kasim.
That's fine.
We want to know what scared him out of Mosul. Yeah. What did he experience at Rassam's that scared him bad enough to
Why did you flee?
run into Allied hands?
Yeah. Okay. You think we can get anything about Chechen units out of him?
Good. I don't know.
I'll ask. Has he been to... Just information about Nineveh. Has he been? What's he know? How did he get out?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Was everyone killed or were there survivors?
Were there other survivors?
Yeah. Any known defenses against what attacked them? He obviously made it.
So how? How did he survive?
How did he get away from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get from Rassam's all the way to the opposite side of the city to the hospital? Like who took him to the hospital and why?
Should we have something about, did he see, what are we calling it? Anyone get converted or someone eat a stone or anything?
Did he eat his stone?
Join the cult?
Was he given the choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he did, specifically, how did he get out?
Mm-hmm.
That'll take 10 minutes.
Okay. You guys push past the colonel into a dank room, holding cell. There's probably, maybe not a holding cell, maybe an interrogation room. There's probably a chair, table. I don't know how you shackle a one-armed man because he doesn't have like two wrists with hands that prevent you from doing so.
Just one hand to table chair.
Yeah, probably something like that. Probably the best way for them to do it.
I pull out a pack of Turkish cigarettes and offer one.
Tamir looks gaunt, dehydrated, exhausted. But he stares at you from under a furrowed brow with an incredibly intense look. He looks ready to either pass out or tear someone's throat out, and you're not sure which.
Physical damage? Like, does he look like he took any kind of flayed damage?
He's scarred for sure, but I don't know that you could know that it was necessarily like Father of War flayed damage.
Got it.
Fresh scars?
There are some fresh scars for sure. But
Because I mean, it's been 2 months.
you also get the sense that like he's probably been beat and or tortured in this Iraqi holding space. So what's what and what's the other?
Yeah.
Right.
Does he want the ciggy?
He looks down at them and then looks at you with accusatory eyes and makes no move for them.
I glance around. Do I see any obvious signs of surveillance?
I would presume not. Like, I would presume the Iraqis would take somebody like this and sequester them away from Allied eyes. Like, I don't know that the Iraqis at this point would be worried about protocol and one-way mirrors and that kind of shit. So I imagine that this is just like, this is a room.
Cinder block
It's
room.
a cinder block hole in the bottom
okay.
of the... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, I don't like, he cleared the room. He's on the other side of the door, but like nobody's watching what's going on.
Just making sure.
So I would take the first 20 seconds and just to tell him what we already know about him, right? Like first Chechen War, just name all of it. Like, you're a pretty hard guy. What made you run away in the middle of your fight? Why did you run from Mosul?
He just looks, he never loses eye contact with you throughout everything else. And then you ask him about, you say something about leaving Mosul and he just shakes his head and looks down and kind of adjusts his posture and sort of shrugs his shoulders without a response. He looks back up at you, eyes unblinking.
Too afraid to talk about the monster?
I bet that's a talkie roll you don't have.
I bet it is.
Hument for either of you?
Yeah, 50%.
I'll let you roll Hument, Spencer.
I got 40.
13 under 50.
It's almost imperceptible, but he does flinch. Like it's just a letting down of the guard of 5%. That if you weren't really watching his body language, that did get him a little bit. Not much, but it did get him.
I make eye contact with Al Rubini to indicate that he had a reaction.
We obviously know it's in there. My team's trying to figure out a way to kill it. We need to know you're the only person that we've met who's still alive, who's had an interaction with it.
He looks at Kasim.
Mm-hmm.
He he waves his stump at you and then looks at the pack of Turkish cigarettes.
He can't
I take one out, I put it in his mouth and I light it.
You see him pull on it and he does his best to kind of roll it to the side and lean down to try and get to his hand. It's not awkward, but he shows no sign of you wanting to help him. He is going to go through this frustration and go to hell. And you see him. You're not Iraqi. Why do you care?
Paid to fight monsters. It's our job.
Are you religious?
Used to be.
You should start again.
They say there are no atheists in foxholes. So, why is everyone dead and you're alive? How did you get away?
You see him thinking, fucking cameras. How else would you?
You were leading a group of cameras. We saw that you were the ones that let it out.
Most men, children die in the first volley. Children. Pathetic, spoiled children. He burns through that cigarette very quickly.
I without saying anything, put another one in his mouth if his body language indicate he
100%.
wants it and light it. I also, like every good American soldier, have a Hershey bar.
Damn. Kasim is definitely not a soldier.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You put a pack of M&Ms on the table.
Yeah.
That's like sex in an interrogation room.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
That's fucking haram for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, he legitimately looks at whatever you put on the table, looks at you and goes, Americans. And he spits on the table.
I don't react. It's not surprising.
He, do either of you have any backgrounds in Islam for your characters? Again, I'm a white boy from the Midwest, so much like everyone at this table.
I mean, my immigrant parents are Syrian.
Nothing active, though. Neither of you are educated necessarily in religion. Nothing that you can
Other than Middle Eastern studies.
Yeah, that would probably definitely qualify.
I mean, Kazim al-Mallah would probably have some kind of background in Islam.
I mean, and al-Rabini.
Right. No.
Yes.
The fact that there is some basis of Islam for the two of your characters, I'm just going for something.
There's
higher
nothing.
than basic.
There's nothing
Okay.
specific in the background that talks about anything.
He would quote something from the Quran that would have to do with non-believers, false idols, devils, jinn, something about that. If none of you have like deep Islamic religious backgrounds that I don't think you necessarily have, like you don't know what he's referencing per se, but you get the sense that he's basically calling you heathen pigs.
Yeah.
And that how could you possibly understand the religious implications of everything? You're infidels before what is occurring.
I don't know much about the Quran. This Midwestern white boy does know that one of the tenets of its beliefs is that no God can be in man's form.
You can follow up with that if you want.
I just want to make it very clear that chocolate is not haram, just to be.
It was just a joke. You didn't know that I was joking when I said that? I didn't slap bacon on the fucking table. It's like, Jesus.
Or does that mean bacon is good for me?
Denny's, bitch.
But yeah,
We're letting our Midwestern white boy show.
that's a fucking Waffle House now.
Waffle House sounds really good.
I wish there was
Sounds
like
great.
this podcast would go on so much longer if there was like a 24-hour fucking Waffle House within 5 to 10 minutes of my
Oh,
house.
hell yeah.
Because we would finish the podcast and we would go there and we would eat. Fuck,
Yeah.
that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
You know, if the apocalypse does come, I will turn a Waffle House into the last refuge.
They'll be open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would be chair spinners. Have you seen that when the lady threw the chair at the Waffle House lady and she just fucking one hand caught it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal night at a Waffle House.
So yes, he questions your commitment to the cause, shall we say.
What about you? Did you eat the stone?
Says Kasim.
He genuinely looks confused at that statement.
Okay. It's good to know.
He doesn't respond. He just puffs on the cigarette, but he's not sure. Like even basic human, it's like he doesn't understand. Was that an insult? Was that a question?
This motherfucker got hit with a brick in the head and woke up the next day or something shit like that.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah. Did anybody else survive besides the old man?
Again, he kind of looks at you questioningly.
Not the one you shot.
He gives you a wry grin. Evil sorcerers.
Yeah.
The end times are upon us. Take faith in Allah. Read your Quran. It's coming. It may be coming out of Mosul.
Like lean into the blasphemers, like the blasphemy. He seems like he's very religious.
Yeah.
Do you believe that Allah protected you from it?
It did not protect the children, the fools that I surrounded myself with, did it?
You know better than us. It's kind of why we were asking.
Those children died screaming like all children do.
Did the Chechen unit that come, are they as faithful as you are? Or did you come on your own?
You got any talkie-talkie skills at all?
Persuade at 20.
Roll me your charisma by 5.
Come on, boss.
It's a little bit over 20.
23 under 60.
You catch it for just a second, but you ask about other Chechens and he goes, you see him sort of like under his breath. He sort of says the wolves, and then he shoves the cigarette back in his mouth and stares at you.
Well, can't shove the cigarette back in his mouth.
Well, yeah, no, I get the absurdity of the fact that you have to lean over
Yeah.
in an awkward fashion. This would be an incredibly unpleasant and brutal interrogation if you think about it, kind of. 'Cause he is a one-armed man, but the absurdity of him bending over to get to his hand. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't say anything else in response, but you do get the fact that that was almost an unintentional exclamation.
Is this jinn? Is this abomination in Nineveh?
He shrugs.
Are you aware that it's converting the other believers just like you? And it's raising an army in Mosul? Or is that why you ran?
No true men of faith would believe in anything like that.
Is that why you left? Didn't see too many true believers there?
ISIL will fall to the coalition. They are not a part of the movement. They will fail. The true believers will survive. This is just temporary. You will leave. Iraq will go back the way Iraq always has. And I will fight to end the oppression that your nation represents.
He's not wrong.
I love Spencer the person, like, passively agreeing with me when his character would probably not.
Yeah. I would not get much from this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all this.
Honestly,
Burned
it
the
sounds like he
curves
just
for
got
what?
lucky.
What's that?
I said it sounds like he just got lucky.
Yeah.
Or I refuse to believe a man with that much experience is ignorant. And the only conclusion left after that is that he's still one of them.
Yeah, but he acted like he didn't know what we were talking about when we talked about the rocks, eating the rocks.
Did you do a human?
I'll do a human right now, Cody.
Sure. Would you like to pair it with any sort of question, or are you just...
A retroactive one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would allow a retroactive one.
That's cracked.
Cracked again.
Dang it. Make some room.
If only you had a sweet custom Rancor's brothel dive.
I know. Don't know.
It's cracked again, Jeff. No, you don't.
I mean, you played out the fact that he seemed confused with what we were asking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, take it as you will. Or start another line of questioning. It's up to you.
My guy.
How did you get from Rassam's back to the hospital if you were the only survivor?
Has a man not 2 feet?
Sounds like you have squirrels in your living room.
That's why, like, my son will dive on the floor and it makes a massive crash. And bro's just like, he just jump in. I'm like, yeah, he's coming through the goddamn floor.
Did Al Jabiri question you while you were in the hospital?
He sort of, again, kind of gives you an inquisitory look.
You didn't realize that the head of ISIL intelligence was involved in this the whole time? Are the wolves working for him?
ISIL is not true to the faith. They will fall one way or the other. It's time for me to find those who are true to Allah's teachings.
Good luck finding much of anything in this cell.
He looks at you. That's a really good note. And the door gets knocked on and swinged open. Fair point. Good quip. I'll let you end on that note.
Not get anything else from him.
Colonel says, my friends, your time is up. I trust the conversation with our mutual friend was enlightening.
Not as much as we would have liked.
Those old war dogs are difficult nuts to crack.
Yeah, especially when religious zealots.
Ask him if he knows who the wolves are.
I will. As we're walking out.
Yeah.
I assumed he was going to ride in the car back with us. I was going to wait till we had the conversation.
No, you'll get through. You'll get through the checkpoints. I'm trying to think if that is something that he would know about. You get back in the car and begin to travel.
Cool. I would ask him if he was aware of the just Chechen unit in general. I don't know that we've actually had a conversation with him about it.
Chechen unit, you say?
As far as intel says, definitely have been in Mosul the last 2 months. Tamir let slip that either they call themselves or others call them the wolves.
We'll give it a die roll. Over or under?
Under.
You see him chew on that for a minute and he doesn't say anything for a block or so. I wouldn't believe that he would be involved with them. There was no signs. Again, you see him sort of just stare out the window contemplatively.
Is the him he's referring to Tamir?
It seems.
Or is he like
you're not
waxing
really
poetic
sure.
to himself as he's...
Yeah. But after staring out the window for a minute, he turns and looks at you sort of dead in the eye and he says, you believe that Tamir may be one of the wolves of Al-Mansur?
I don't know that if he was personally, but when I mentioned that there was a Chechen unit in the city, he mouthed the wolves to himself. Not really an answer to us. We just caught it. Could be, though. Another line of questioning for you if you decide you want to take it up.
No need. I'm aware of the wolves. Yeah.
You mind letting me know what you know about the wolves?
In good faith with my, and he indicates both of you, American friends. Perhaps the, how you say, quid part of the quid pro quo. The wolves of Al-Mansur are a Chechen unit operating at one of the highest levels of ISIL. Mercenaries, you might say. My understanding is that they work particularly closely with some of the highest levels of Amn al-Dalwa.
Al Jabiri, huh?
You
Interesting.
say that out loud?
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know for sure, but it would make sense. There's been intel about them running around. Quite a large group. I'm sure your NSA contacts may have more than me, he said, smiling, but also like insultingly, as if it must be nice to have satellites in billions of dollars that you're wasting in somebody else's country, you fucks. Dripping with sarcasm.
Well, we'll be sure to milk our programs for the most information to help you guys out.
It would be most appreciated.
No, he's smoking too. Jeez.
You got anything that's pretty good at picking out targets in the city if we maybe show you where to shoot?
Not my purview, unfortunately.
It's worth a try.
Let me know if you
Two
find
birds, one stone, you know what I mean?
Let me know if you find a good way out of Mosul. Let me know when your flight back to the States is.
I'll let you know when I get there.
And
You got somebody in Mosul you want us to look out for?
someone in my position has a lot of friends. It would be worth my time if some folks if paperwork could find their way into their hands to be new citizens.
How many people we talking?
6, 8.
We'll see what we can do.
He reaches out with a hand. It's nice to meet new friends.
Did he give you an answer on the university?
He did not.
He did not know. He shrugged non-committally.
You do get the sense that the colonel is very well connected in intelligence circles, and he does seem to know that you were on the university. Confirmation, no. But it wouldn't take much to realize that he definitely has contacts in Mosul, and he's keeping them close to the chest without.
But he doesn't know where we are, which means he doesn't have intel on the Kurds.
Correct.
That is true. He wants to know how they get. Yeah, that's true. Give him a few days with a cattle prod and the guy you gave up, and we'll see what happens.
Well, the good thing is the guy we gave up is stationed on the base.
And another good thing is we have another group of mercenaries on the base that we could pay to kill that guy.
Kill what guy?
The dude before he gets caught up with Iraqi intelligence.
If you're going to do
brutal.
that, I would do that real quickly. You had a whole car ride plus 10 minutes plus the car ride back when he could have let Iraqi intelligence know that guy's name. So
Yeah.
I mean, it does make it harder for Iraqi intelligence because he's on the base, right?
coalition base. This motherfucker walked up on the base and knocked on your goddamn door.
Next time that guy takes a piss on the fence, he's gone.
That motherfucker goes
Sorry,
out for a
Spencer.
massage or a nice cup of coffee, and he is.
I was hoping we'd get more out of our time.
Yeah, I know. Damn it. We got nothing. We got the wolves. It's not nothing.
Well, you thought he might have taken the stone. There's no signs of that.
Are you back at base now?
Am I back at base now?
Yeah, no. At some place,
Your message light is blinking on the phone.
I go check my messages.
It's Mary. Beanie, what the fuck? It's not like we're in enemy territory. Give me a call back. What the hell else have you got to do?
That bitch. I'll call Mary.
I like the idea that the red phone is just sitting there blinking. The sat phone has you have 4 new messages.
And it's just longer and longer expletives.
It's 18.
Gunfire in the background. You son of a bitch!
All right.
What does Mary need to talk to Al Rabini about?
Let me clear it with the our handler here. So I had an epiphany, and I'm assuming Mary had the epiphany given her military background when we were talking about Elksville and the Tigris River and the bodies.
Okay.
Being that its location running through Mosul and its proximity to the ruins of Nineveh, I wanted to utilize Rabini to get satellite footage on that to see if any bodies were actually in that river north of the ruins of Nineveh
Okay.
versus south where they've all been found. Theorizing that the ruins are the actual origin point of the bodies.
Okay.
Do you
Do the ruins butt up to the river?
No. They're close.
Pretty close.
I looked at the map.
Okay, so you're trying to work on. You have some timing of when people are killed, right? Mm-hmm. You have some timing on. You know where, or at least you have a good idea where shit is going down in Nineveh. You have established a generic timeline of events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll SIGINT.
80 on the dot.
Okay.
80 under 82.
I'm going to end today and move to 526, but I'm taking that roll because he's looking into it into the afternoon.
Okay.
Is there other stuff you want to talk about with him and Mary, or is that was kind of the...
No, that was just the idea I had, and I wanted to check with him since he probably has access
We also
to it.
have to remember that I never finished actually looking at the medical records.
You begin pouring through... Rabini pours through this stuff through the night since he feels bad since he wasn't there when Mary was you begin to geolocate all the incidents that you have record of. And there's a couple of things that become very obvious. The attacks prior to March 30th, which you know is a key date, are sort of sporadic and slowly seem to
Move from the east to the west.
I don't know if I would say from the east to the west, but they move kind of from outside the city into the city, if that makes sense, right? After that date, the attacks and sort of disappearances and everything else seem clustered around Nineveh. Knowing that, also taking into account the new moon, you start looking into that and you start realizing that there is heavier truck and or even bus movement towards Nineveh on the new moon,
Fucking feeding this thing.
which does also theoretically correspond to the bodies in the river.
Sacrifices.
But the numbers don't. One of the things that you understand, the numbers don't make sense.
The bodies don't match the amount they're going in.
Correct.
Yep.
Some are deemed worthy to be followers. Others are deemed worthy to be food.
For the two of you, Sandro.
Which two?
The two in the truck who've been the focus of most of these events.
I'm good.
That is a crit fail.
Oh.
88 over 55.
Ouch.
Brutal.
We'll call it, how shocking is that? Let's go D6 minus 1. Crit fail, so technically you roll a 6, so 5.
Okay, then 5. It's just breaking point in this game, right? There's not like a 5 and a go like Call of Cthulhu.
There is, but it's not going to apply. This is over time of you analyzing things, and then like you suddenly have this fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia epiphany.
Every
like,
fear
holy
that you've
shit.
had is happening that we've talked about so far today.
That makes the shit for the team in Mosul really fucked, because it's just 2 or 3 days after
The full moon.
after the new moon.
Oh, I thought the full
sorry, full moon. Yeah.
Yeah, the new moon's coming.
Correct.
Because I wanted to do surveillance on the ruins at the new moon.
So that gets us to the 26th.
I relate to Mary that all the revelations of my sand loss.
I knew it. Let me look at Mary's sand.
I need to make more rocks.
Like, shit, join the club.
Yeah. What'd you start at?
60. I'm down 10.
Isn't Mary the one that's trying to convert him?
Yeah, I have the elder god complex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Al-Rabini is switching focus to medical records and Chechenians, as well as the wolves of Al-Manza.
Okay. Anybody else?
And I'll confirm to them that our new Iraqi coalition intel friends told me that there's a Chechen unit working directly with al-Dawa, which is al-Jabiri's group. So reports of Chechens fighting in Nineveh sounds like that might have been his group that he led into the ruins. So it's starting to sound more and more that al-Jabiri might be on this thing's side and not fighting it.
And that was our fears all along.
Yep.
Well, we heard that the attacks were centered around Nineveh. And then Al-Jabiri went to attack Nineveh.
Correct.
So,
You think it's the opposite?
or I think that's, if Al-Jabiri is connected to it now, that's when it happened.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Agreed.
my assumption is that it happened then.
So we don't. We should probably do damage control with the Kurds, so we don't burn the Kurds and we don't burn our way out. Can we warn that guy?
Or more importantly, burn our current safe house.
Yes.
Yeah. That would also make more sense why Al-Jabiri sent a group to Rassam's to keep the amphora secure.
Yep.
I think we should go try and dig that bitch out.
Wait. Back up. Say what you just said again.
That would make more sense as to why Al-Jabiri sent the group to Rassam's after the fact to keep the amphora secured.
The amphora secure. Why would they want to keep it if it was a prison for the god of war?
I would think they would want to keep us from getting it out.
Well, there's that, but the vault was also untouched, so I'm not sure.
Relay what you want to do, Spencer.
Oh yeah, we just wanted to, as quickly as possible, try not to burn all our shit with the Kurds. So we want to make contact with the Kurds and warn him as soon as possible.
You don't know why, but it
we
just
might-
keeps ringing.
Yeah. Because it might also affect our safe house too. So
Yeah. I don't want to handle that.
Your new friend's not gonna burn you.
wait, what?
The Iraqi guy, he's not gonna burn you.
Oh right, yeah.
Hey, Spencer, throw a percentage die in there.
Wouldn't we assume that our
Call
safe-
high or low?
Low.
we set up secure communications for them? We could just reach out to them through the secure communications network directly to the main guy of the Kurds. We don't need this percentage shit. That was part of what we gave them.
That's true.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to tell them that there's a potential that your dude here has been burned because we've been asked about him by the Iraqi intelligence officers.
That flies.
Yeah. I'm the one that fucking set it up.
Yeah.
I remembered that part.
I guess we won't worry about that die roll into the skull of destiny.
Nope.
I'll allow it. That sounds good. I like that. Other things you wanted to look into?
Dan's brooding based off of information that I've walked through of previous timeline stuff.
I don't know if it's anything. Something you said has me really bothered about the M4 now.
Would you like to speak on this audio podcast about your general feelings?
So he brought up the fact that
Al-Jabiri.
went back for the M4. Now,
I just mentioned that they went back and secured the site.
Right.
Yeah.
So if this thing, the M4, we're under the assumption that it's a prison for the god of war.
Right.
Way back to the cultist days when they were keeping him inside of this.
Right.
But someone inscribed the elder sign on the lid of this thing at some point in time. Why did they have to do that? Is a question that just popped in my head. If it was a prison for him. And why weren't the Sons of War, aka Al-Jabiri, just wanting to destroy the thing outright?
I don't know that it was originally a cage. Because you look in it, it's not cage, it's a gate.
Yeah.
To
Wherever this thing came from. Because when Hastings looked in, it was a void.
No, I thought it looked into space.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
so from where this thing came from, so like the dimension that it's from. And we left the fucking lid off of it.
No, we capped it.
No, we took the lid.
No, Hastings and Captain Dan capped it before they left.
Okay, so it is
Specifically.
it is capped.
It is
Okay.
capped and it is buried
Okay.
because we dropped a bomb on the fucking place.
I thought we took the lid.
No,
we made sure to take
took
the lid back there with us.
Okay.
because our first concern was what else might come out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we no longer have the cap.
I am less worried now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we no longer have the cap, and we had to inscribe it on the fucking Stein in Baghdad.
No, I didn't think about that, but yeah,
My thought
going
is
back and securing the scene, that actually makes a lot of sense.
because he's on Earth now. If we do miraculously find somehow to either banish him or stop him or kill him, all dimensional being text suggests that he's going to go back to the plane that he's from. Watch to stop him from just coming out of the damn thing.
Yes.
Right, right.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Yeah, we might have bungled fucking getting that thing out of there, but we at least put the lid on.
Yep.
That's right, because we went in with the fucking strike team, Captain Dan and Hastings.
Yeah, we figured out that, oh, hey, this is 400 pounds. We can't get this out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
But we also carried out the hundreds of pounds of tablets.
That have been useless.
Priorities.
It was in Hastings' plan all along. She was fucking us from the beginning.
Hastings didn't even know about Pisces at that point. Jeff didn't know about Pisces at that point.
Sure they didn't. Sure they didn't.
Did they just use the Starbucks symbol as their logo?
Pisces. He said, do they just use the Starbucks symbol?
It's their secret headquarters. They got a backroom location.
They're
at
actually
Starbucks.
not UK. They're based in fucking Seattle.
Oh.
So, do we have any plans for what the group in Mosul is going to want to do?
Investigate the truck. Find out where it's coming from. Try to get our hands on one of these guys. Either Al-Jabiri's team or one of the cultists or somebody. I mean, we have literally went over and gone over again and overanalyzed everything in this damn town to pinpoint the ruins of Nineveh as all the center of activity. I mean, the only thing we got left is either capture somebody and question them or do an outright assault on the damn place, which probably will end up with us getting flayed by the god of war.
Yeah.
Unless it's daytime, which then he's
Or converted.
fucked.
Did we bring nods with us or no?
Nods.
Night vision?
I don't think we have it.
I don't
Yeah.
think so either.
I think that was a consideration when we were trying to get into Mosul, and we were thinking about what we could get away with and what would kind of mark us as coalition. And I think we decided that would mark us as coalition.
I know one thing though, if we do anything at the ruins,
It's got to be daytime.
daytime.
Right? Yeah.
It's got to be daytime. It's our only safety blanket right now.
Besides down in the tunnels.
Yeah, right. We
Unless we bring the daytime to the tunnels.
try to coordinate something with the Mosul brigades.
Yeah, we got to
for more
we got to find some allies in the city.
Yeah, we have to. We just don't have enough
I
manpower.
assume.
I think we're pretty much convinced that Al-Jabari is one of them. Everything's pointing to it. I wonder if there is anybody in Mosul that wants his head that would be willing to help us.
That wants Al-Jabari's head?
Yeah.
I mean, there's the battalions and there's SWAT.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is highly religious around here. I mean, the fact that he's like following a false god has got to mean something.
Oh, yeah. If you could prove it.
We haven't run into anything that would lead us to think of SWAT.
No. We haven't brought it up either.
True. Did you end up watching that movie?
Mosul?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just referring to the Mosul local police? They look like some tough SOBs.
What else?
Has there been any in Mosul? Would our strike team have seen, heard rumors, anything about local Iraqi police?
I mean, probably. I don't know if there's something you're fishing for specifically.
Just allies in the region?
The Iraqi police, no. The Mosul battalions, the Kurds, those are probably more likely resistance fightery type situations.
Okay. We were just kind of referencing SWAT, like the Mosul, the actual film.
Yes. Not that your characters would know this, but you're a little early.
Gotcha.
I think it's not for another, I think it's in the book, I can look, but I think it's not for another couple months that the Mosul battalions kick up, the fighting back occurs. Like it's still, in real-time history, it's still 30, 60, 90 days away.
Gotcha.
That is coming, but we're not there yet.
Sorry.
If folks are looking towards the conclusion of the evening, Rabini, give me one more SIGINT roll.
Go for not in the 80s this time? Fuck. 99?
Had to ask.
Nice.
That's the second critical
God, we're
fail.
good at this game.
I don't crit fail often.
When
I do, it's all in the same fucking session.
There you go. You were searching for names.
You talking about in the medical records?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find Chuck E. Cheese.
That's weird.
They franchise this far out? God damn.
You find a name, Idris Sharipov. The records indicate that he is Chechen. He's at Mosul General Hospital.
Currently.
Yep.
And that was the same hospital as before.
I've conflated hospitals a couple of different times, so sure.
Okay.
We started Googling actual Mosul versus semi-based Mosul map in here, and the locations of the hospital in the map versus in real life are a little different. So yes, it is somewhere where you have access to it.
Gotcha.
Handler gives you information on a critical fail.
It's a trap! Yeah, he's a guard at the hospital. All right.
He's actually a Shoggoth. Woo!
Rabini would then change his direction of inquiry
to
the wolves of Almanza.
You do have connections, obviously, where you're at into sort of intel. The Wolves of Al-Mansur are a gritty unit, Chechen mercenaries connected loosely to the area. You don't know that you can draw a direct line between the wolves and Sharapov, but you don't feel like it's that tenuous of a line either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for... This is going to be a strenuous search. Like, the goal with that is to look at any intel, faces, names.
Sure.
People we can potentially ID, so that way if we see them moving in the city, you know what I mean?
Well, no, it's one of them.
Correct. My goal is to get as much information for the people on the ground to know what the fuck they're looking at when they're looking at it.
Do some old school head bag and chloroform.
Let's we'll make subsequent rolls for some of that because that's going to take some time.
Yeah, that was my point when I'm saying I'm like, this is like I'm extensively searching, looking into there.
And you folks are also going to look into capturing cultists, theoretically. What do you think is a cultist?
Yeah, we were monitoring cell activity for any communications about movements and stuff.
I mean, you know, guys get on and off those trucks. You know that those trucks, from what little cameras you know that they come from the west part of Mosul, probably across the Tigris. You don't know that 100% because you only kind of have cameras in that local area.
Yeah.
But you do know that those trucks come from a westerly direction, go to the ruins of Nineveh. Something happens there. The trucks then leave. Now, you do know with his sort of satellite intel a little bit more, and you get the sense that like there is regular truck movement and a sorting out of troops, but there are at times, especially at night, especially closer to the new moon, significantly larger or more trucks or buses or whatever taken to that site.
They're being sacrificed and converted. Yes.
You can't make a causal link, but it seems like a strong correlation.
We know. But where are they coming from? That's what we need to know.
You know that there are records of disappearances, and those disappearances aren't all in and around Nineveh, but more of them than not. If you think about some of the other things that you've heard about certain attacks, some of them have been in and around that area. Although suspiciously, you do realize that the attacks prior to the 30th and after the 30th seem different.
30th.
There weren't many attacks after the 30th.
That is correct. But after the 30th is when his data shows that heavy troop movement and buses showed up. And that's when you get bodies in the river.
Wait. Something else happened on the 30th. What happened on the 30th?
There was the attack on Nineveh, wasn't it?
Correct.
Al-Rabini.
Al-Jabiri.
Al-Jabiri.
Yes.
Damn it.
Schroeder's a traitor.
Yeah.
So the next new moon is when the bodies started floating down the river. Or a few days after.
Well, I guess you have satellite imagery, so I mean, like, it's not 100%, but yes, there's definitely strong correlative data.
Okay.
So I just kind of hit a roadblock with my own lie here. So theorize with me here. Al-Rabini gets converted. Al-Jabiri gets converted, like you assume. And then he convinces an elder god to quit attacking Mosul.
Why was it attacking Mosul?
Because it does what the fuck it wants.
It was only killing the ones that it couldn't convert. Al-Jabiri is now bringing people to it.
He's busting them in, set up a fucking assembly line.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you do know more often than not that the missing individuals you've heard reported are young men.
Wasn't the name of that group the Sons of War?
Yes.
We're running out of time.
We've been running out of time.
And the game keeps running.
I think with your satellite surveillance, you may want to estimate the body count at this point in time of those truck people.
Well,
Given the body count of the Tigris and the bodies that have been found, minus the ones that weren't in the river, we can probably get some type of estimate as to how many people are still in those ruins.
we've had 2 new moons since then, right?
Since the initial.
2 or 3, yeah.
It's been 2 months.
We'd have to look at it.
What day
It's
is it?
either 1 or 2.
What's the day? 25th?
5/20.
The initial attack was on the 24th, was it not?
30th.
Of March? No, of March. Rassam died. The prologue of this
The
campaign.
23rd
the
was
20
Rassam's.
So it's been exactly 2 months. 2 months and 2 days.
So yeah, probably 2 new moons then, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it has to have been because there's 2 full month cycles.
Yeah, April 7th and May 6th. June 4th will be the next one. So that's 2 dates that Al-Rabini can check out on the satellites.
Pencil them in. Checking new moon satellites. Just for bodies?
Well, and the trucks. Like how many trucks?
Anything that you can pick
Trucks.
out in Nineveh.
Well, I mean,
Could we go back and look at satellite imagery over Nineveh just to see before it was potentially covered?
I mean, we won't know because that was before Al Jabiri was involved.
I guess it was on the 30th, wasn't it? So it'd have been pretty quick.
But this will give us an idea of how many have been added. So we'll know at least that many. I mean, I personally would like to know if there are 20 guys at the ruins of Nineveh or 200 guys at the ruins of Nineveh.
You do know that there was a massive attack on April 7th. That's when the 12 crewmen were found dead in their Abrams tanks. And there was another attack of a Shia militia unit on May 6th. I believe you guys have both been given that previous in the game.
Yep.
Wasn't the tank? Irene. Were those in the city? Both of them?
Tank was outside the city.
Yeah,
so was the other one, I believe.
But they were found flayed outside the city.
Yep. On the new moon.
When it's free to do what it wants. Got it.
And they were inside the tank.
Correct.
Spoopy.
So I'm not just going to be able to waltz in there in a suit of armor and be okay. That's the first thing I imagined. I
guess it depends on the armor because you have seen on video this thing go through a fucking truck.
Boo.
So, I mean...
Carve a bunch of elder signs into the plates.
There you go. That won't cost too much.
From what we know...
It'll cost just enough to make you walk right in there.
I do not want to be that guinea pig.
I mean, you never know.
It's one way to find out.
If it's thick enough, that Clancy may or may not have thought about that.
So do we title this episode Revelations, or is that going to be the name of the rest of the campaign from here? As in the biblical term.
It depends on where you go from here, I guess. I guess that's what next steps are. You now know the Wolves of Al-Mansur. You know a tenuous connection to Al-Jabiri.
We got to figure out what Hassim is bringing back, right?
Huh?
Or who was in London?
Hastings,
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff and I need to record an episode and see how that goes.
That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Our title track, Mama Told Me Not to Come, composed by friend of the podcast Ian Shannon, with additional vocals by Lucas Patterson and Cody Grady. You can find more of Ian's work at sleepfortheweary.com. Like what you heard? Check out more episodes online at rancorsbrothel.com, YouTube, or anywhere you can download podcasts. Enjoy talking nerdy? Follow the podcast with other listeners on the Fans of the Rancors Brothel Facebook page. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes. Much love, everybody.
It is, I don't want to see. Mama told